Blessings, man. Enlightening Minds Enterprise, Gerald Hassan, the children. I just want to get at y'all real quick about a thought, you know what I'm saying? And it's about, I was thinking about while I was at work the other day. Again, that's when I'm doing my solo thing, man. I'm just always in thought about something, man. You know, my mind is always analyzing, and I'm having a conversation with myself, trying to make things make sense to me, you know, because I believe that the more I begin to figure it out, the more experiences in life begin to make more sense for myself. You know, to me, life just becomes that much better, that much more better, that much more. The experiences become that much more valuable, you know, for myself. And as I tell all of y'all all the time, that I'm a student of life. You know what I'm saying? And I believe this is my life purpose. And it's about just sharing my perspective. You know what I'm saying? And like I try to get, you know, from people in my personal realm to you all, I believe my purpose is to try to help people broaden their perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's not about right and wrong. It's not about, necessarily, good and bad and all those kind of ideals like that. You know, you don't have to be on one or the other side of the coin. It's just being able to broaden one's perspective to the point of being able to see things a lot more objectively opposed to so subjectively. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes subjectively being able to look at oneself and put oneself in another person's shoe allows you to be able to see the other side. You know what I'm saying? So the thought was this here. Why people continue to look? You know, why we continue to look? You know, I've come across guys, girls, so on in marriages that continue to be open, that continue to be, you know, in the game. They're still shifted. You know what I'm saying? And again, whether they just in a relationship or whatever, whether we're in whatever kind of commitment, you know, it's like the question is why we continue to still look. You know what I'm saying? I've had this conversation with you all a number of times about, I believe that one of the reasons why we continue to look for those of us who still remain open in some kind of way. And it might not, and let me tell you something, continue to look might not necessarily look like you are the one pursuing. You are the one out there trying to figure it out. You're the one trying to do this, that, and another. It also can be where you are just open. You know what I'm saying? You're open for conversation. You're open. You know, a person able to approach you sometime and maybe get your attention. You know what I'm saying? And it may sometimes take someone very, very close to you. You know what I'm saying? You may have your I'm going to use the term wall. You may have your defense built up to the point to where an outsider just can't get in like that. So someone very close whom you've already allowed in your inner space, it may be that individual that you begin to become emotionally or mentally, what's the word? I guess involved with. You know what I'm saying? To where you love having that kind of conversation with that person. You love spending that kind of time with that person. But I'm sure you all know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? We are very intelligent people in this world, so I know you all get it. But I'm saying this here, why we continue to look, why we continue to be open, right? And again, I mean, I say it time and time again, I believe that is the case because we just haven't met that person where our chemistry causes us to want to give our all to that person. I believe that when you meet someone, you know, you may not be ready, or I might not be ready. I might not know how to love, and I may tell a person I love them, but may not know how to love that person how they desire to be loved, how they're used to being loved. You know, I may not know how to get that person to feel as wanted or feel as valued as they have felt before in a relationship. Because one thing I realized one time in a past relationship was that even though I was given something new to a female, something new from myself to a female, when I found out that she didn't really take that as something very valuable, which for me, I'm like, man, look, I don't never do that. You know what I'm saying? And so when I found out that she didn't take it as valuable, I had to really go in some real deep thought about like why. And then one day it just dawned on me that, well, shoot, what if she used that on the norm? You know, dudes maybe do that on a regular, you know? So it's like the bar is already higher than that for me, you know, for me. You know what I'm saying? So being that she don't know me, she don't know what I had never done. She don't know how valuable that sacrifice or that gift from me was to her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for her, for it to resonate with her, man, you know, it's like, man, you got to get way more than that now because the bar been set higher. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say this here. A lot of times, man, when we come into these social dynamics, you know what I'm saying? When we come into these interactions with someone, and it don't work out, we don't vibe, we don't click for whatever reason, whether we think we understand it or know it, or whether we can't figure it and put our finger on it. You know, it's mainly because, I mean, I just use a simple term like compatibility. You know what I'm saying? We're not compatible. I mean, it's simple as that, man. We don't have enough. Because, you know, I believe everybody compatible on some level or another. But when you get talking about commitment, hanging with somebody every day, wanting to be with somebody every day, want to talk to somebody every day, I'm saying wanting to talk to someone. I want to come spend some time with you. I just want to just be on the phone with you. I just want to come over there, even though I'm tired, I just got off work. I just want to see you. To reach a point like that with someone, I mean, you have to really have a certain type of chemistry with that person. Y'all have a certain kind of chemistry with each other. You know what I'm saying? And so I strongly believe that whenever, you know, we get into these social dynamics, you know, we get into these relationships, and, you know, if the guy seems to still be open, he still seems to be looking. For some reason, he won't commit. He likes this girl. He values her, whatever the case may be. But he won't just take it at extra step. He's still open. He's still playing games. He's still out in the clubs. He's still hitting, you know, whatever. And whether she does the same or whether she might not do it exactly like that, because women are a tad bit different in the area. But let's say she just still open, though. She's still open for conversation. She still texts people from time to time, old exes or dudes. She might give a number every blue, but let dude know I got a dude. You know what I'm saying? It's a little complicated, but, you know, we can be cool, you know, because that's like, if this don't work, you know, you might have opportunity. You might come off the bench. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that why we're like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's because when we in these relationships, man, it's just not giving what we desire. It's not giving what we want. It's not giving us what we want. It's not giving us what we desire. And the thing is like, it's like, again, it's like a person just might not, two people, you just might not bring the most and the best out of me, or vice versa, right? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever you get out of me, it's just like, that's what it is. And we want it to be something that it ain't. And like, I remember I heard this quote by Oprah Winfrey. She say, one of the reasons why everybody is so stressed is because we want the present to be something that it isn't. We want the present moment to be something that it is not. And instead of valuing the present moment for whatever it is, valuing it for whatever it is, accepting it, embracing it, like harmonizing with it for whatever it is, we steady try to push on it and shove on it and tug on it to be something other than what it is. And when it refuses to become what we want it to be, then we get pissed off and stressed out and all other kind of disturbances arise from it. But it's our fault because it's a choice we've made to go down that route. It's a choice we've made to continue to pull and push on something when we already see it's not giving what we want. And that's why I said when we go into the relationships, man, don't go into it giving it what you think that the person is going to give you. Don't go into it giving them what they give you. Go into it giving what you want in return. Go into it giving what you want in return. And when you see that that person can't give you that back, you ain't got to have no issues about it. You ain't got to argue about it. You really ain't got to even question them about it. You ain't got to tell the person what you want. You ain't got to tell the person what you don't want. You don't got to tell that person what you like, don't like. It's either we are there or we not there. You know, now I will say this. I would go as far as to say, if a person desires to know what can they do to be better for you, then I think it's okay to explain it. But with that explanation, I myself would then say, but don't expect that person just to change and be that though. Because I believe that when a person change for you, or for that, or for this, or whatever, it won't be consistent. They have to reach a point to where it's in their inner being say, you don't want this no more. It don't satisfy you no more. It's no more gratification in that. Or the gratification that it gives you don't outweigh the pain. Don't outweigh the sour taste that it has with it as well. You know how they say that bittersweet, it's a bittersweet type of memory. You know, I have memories like that, but I'm saying, until the things that we do, the way we think, the way we believe, things we indulge in, so on and so forth, until those things no longer reward us in the way that we're satisfied, we will continue to do it. Until I hope I said it correctly, until those things cease to do that, until they cease to reward us in the ways that gratify us. Until those things reach a point to where it just don't weigh up no more. It just don't do it no more. When it just don't sit well with you and your inner being, then that person will change on their own. Now I say all that because that's really a whole another subject matter just in regards to change and so on and setting people who they are. But again, when it comes to why we still be open and searching and looking, man, we got to be fair to these individuals, man. The man got to be fair to these sisters. These sisters got to be fair to these men. When you know that this person don't just do it for you automatically off the rip, then you have to, if you still choose to deal with this person, we have to reach a point. I say we have to reach a point to where we can be more honest and open with it. And let me say this here too, because a lot of we living and learning, man. Sometimes we do go in this situation thinking this is it and finding out, no, that's not it. This is not it, but now I done got this person feeling all caught up and I don't even know how to tell this person that this is not it. I'm not in the game to hurt nobody. I'm not in the game to be crushing and destroying feelings. I'm not in the game for that. But I done made a decision. I'm down here now. I'm trying to walk it out and make it work. But I'm not happy. And I'm still open. I'm still searching. I'm still looking. And damn, what do I do now? Because now what's going to happen, because I'm still open, I'm still searching, I'm still going to hurt the person, but I'm hoping that the person can get tired of me and just leave. That way, I don't hurt the person with my search and my lack of, or with my truth, man. Man, relationships and life, I mean, it can be complicated, it can be difficult. But as we strive to want to be better, you know, for those of us who really want to be better, who really want to strive and get it right, man, we really want to be a better husband, wife, father, mother, sister, brother, all across the board. I want to be a better neighbor. I want to be a better co-worker. I want to be a better being. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a source of happiness and peace and love to everybody who come across my path. Is that realistic thing? I don't know. I mean, I don't know, but that's what I do.